RollerSkillz. My name is Danielle Lockwood and I'm a professional roller skater, creator and coach. Today we're going to be looking at how to stop, and I have two stops for you today. So I have one option for those of you who do have toe stops and one option for those of you who don't. So there's a little bit of something for everyone in this video. I've also got a video on the plow stop, which is another forward stop, which is really useful. So don't forget to go and check that out. So I'm going to be teaching you the toe stop today. That looks like this. And I'm also going to be teaching you the T-stop. Now, I teach my T-stop like this. I know that there is going to be some controversy, and I know that maybe some people are going to come for me for the way I teach it, but I will explain why. So let's start with the toe stop. I like to do something called drags just to get it into our muscle memory and to feel the sensation before we do anything rolling. So find a wall or something to hold on to. You're going to shift your weight over to one side, really transfer onto it and keep that supporting leg bent. You're going to extend this leg behind you, and instead of the knee and the toe pointing forward, you're going to rotate that hip so that actually it is facing the side. You should feel your inside diagonal part of your toe stop, so really point that foot to find it. You want it to be behind you so that when you drag it into that front foot, you're going to drag it in and it's going to draw a straight line from point A to point B. Point B is right behind that front foot heel. So we're here to here. One thing to mention is that the side of the ankle that is closest to that front heel, you want to drop it in towards the heel. So instead of it being here, you want it to be here and keep it there the whole way in, applying pressure into the toe stop. Okay, so with those drags in mind, to get rolling, you're going to do a little push with your toe stop, or you can do a push with your T-stop just to gain a little bit of momentum. Once you've got that momentum, you're going to join in home base, you're going to split and transfer onto that front leg. Enough so that if you did want to lift off that back foot, you can. Now this is where our drag exercise comes in. So we're going to do our push, we're going to split, we transfer. Here is where you do a tiny little lift. As you rotate that hip, again, very important, try not to put it down with the knee facing forwards. You want it to face the side. It's really important that you don't do any kind of dig, and you want to think of this stop being gradual. You want to think of it as stroking the floor. One last thing is that when you drag it in towards that front leg, and as you're rolling, you definitely want to melt into the floor, and you do a nice little gradual bend to finish. Apply pressure into that toe stop. Again, it will help. We do our push, we split, transfer, rotate, lift, find that position, extend and drag it in, and bend and put pressure in it to finish. I know it's a million steps, but that is what it is. So that is how I teach a toe stop. It is something that I learned from my coach. It is incredibly effective, it works, and it is smooth as well. So I'm passing that on to you guys. Now I'm going to teach my version of the T-stop. I do teach it like this. I'm actually a bit nervous about teaching this one because I do feel like there is a little bit of a divide, like people who do it this way and do it this way. But please know that you don't have to do every single thing that an instructor teaches you. That goes for myself included. If something that I say resonates with you and it works for you, amazing. If something that some other instructor has said to you works a bit better, amazing, that's great. And you can take little bits from every instructor that you ever learn from, and that is what is so incredible about being taught by tons of different people. Now, before you tell me that it should be on all four wheels with pressure in the outside two wheels, I don't enjoy this technique. I feel that it pulls on my knee, it pulls on the top part of my leg, and I know that other skaters and students feel the same. Therefore, I teach it in a way that I feel feels a lot more comfortable. It's still very much effective, and just generally I feel that it has slightly better results. So my T-stop, like I said, is over on those inside two wheels. Now what's important about this one is that you keep your heel wheel on the floor. When you start rolling, it's going to be really tempting, and that heel wheel is going to want to come off, and then you'll be wobbling around on that one inside toe wheel, and it's not going to be cute. Let's do a couple of drags. Just like we did with our toe stop, it is exactly the same. So we're going to do these drags just to get used to that sensation. Again, you're going to think about angling that inside ankle down towards the heel. Apply pressure into those wheels. Don't forget to practice on both sides. Something that I feel like might pop up in the comments is that if you go onto your inside two wheels, it could ruin your wheels. Now, yes, but like I said, if it's something that you don't even do that often, I think you're gonna be fine, and I would rather have slightly worn down wheels than I would to have a knee injury. I don't know, that's just me. But again, we are gonna use our little push to give ourselves a little bit of momentum. We home base, we stagger, we transfer, we lift and rotate as we find those two wheels, and we drag it in to meet that front foot to finish. So it's up to you to start blending those motions together and start to get really comfortable with doing them consecutively and yeah, with a little bit of a flow. And of course, to level up, you can of course add speed when you are ready. And if you are comfortable on one leg, feel free to push off and go straight away into the stop instead of doing this, and this. So there are 2 more stops that you can add into your little skate pocket. I'm definitely not done with my how to stop videos, so be sure to keep up to date with my channel so that you don't miss any further videos. You can also click the little bell icon just to notify you every time I make a new upload. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you to learn something new today, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And don't forget, I do have full online classes and tutorials over on my Patreon. Stay up to date with all of my socials. I'm most active on Instagram, but I do have TikTok as well, so follow me on there. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you all more than you can possibly know, and I will see you on the next one.